a video and says something like, it's chic to be divorced before you're 30.
That women are not wanting to have children anymore, considering the fact that the main reason for divorces nowadays is lack of commitment.
Y'all are the BBBW, the beg and broke bossed up women. It comes off as ungrateful and it comes off as entitled, but y'all already be having y'all hand out.
Don't even know, from a different city, different state, be like, how much your nail.
Advantage of a man to kind of pay for the first date. One of the ways that I could show that I appreciate you is I could just pay for your meal. Do not pick an expensive restaurant.
You heard that? Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's hop right into it.
I am fascinated by her. I'll say it. I'm absolutely fascinated by the way the mind works, the way the hive works. I'm fascinated. I cover it on my show. You are correct. It is trending. And that's when Emma gets up and does a video and says something like, it's chic to be divorced before you're 30. It is absolutely fascinating to see how someone's mind can be so warped. In the same way that I think it's fascinating when anybody does anything crazy or says anything crazy, and I cover it on my podcast. I am not knocking it at all. I just tell people what the facts are. You can choose this lifestyle, and here is where you are 99.9% likely to lead in your life, right? You are probably not destined for marriage. You're probably not destined for a stable relationship, and are going to not want this long term. You can say it 1,000 times. You can have 1,000 cultural examples. You still got to go out there and be, because they're about their money and about a Cardi B song or whatever it is. So yes, I think it is fascinating, and it is why I wanted to, talk. This is why I talk about it on my podcast, and why I'm very interested to talk to you guys. I hope you guys feel that.
Fascinating. It's downright atrocious. And it's not just, of course, women learned it over time from the past, right? It comes from women of the past. It's not only that, too. It's that they have female dating coaches pushing this mindset, right? You have the blind leading the blind. And that's where there's memes like, are you blind? Are we blind? Because of that reason. But let me hop on to the next video. Overage thirst traps.
Emotional, damn it.
This is what the world came to.
It should come as literally no surprise to anybody on this planet that women are not wanting to have children anymore, considering the fact that the main reason for divorces nowadays is lack of commitment. And women are usually the ones who initiate divorces, right? Men will sit there and try to say that, oh, women are always the one who leave relationships. You guys are the one divorced.
So, blame men for cheating in relationships. Women are cheating just as much.
It's not my fault.
This is another one of it sounds like it's a you problem. Because it's a her problem, right? Women are cheating just as much as men. You can't say that anymore. And you guys are the ones divorcing, yes. And the guys that saying, I want to get divorced, probably because he was cheated on. But let it finish.
Divorcing us. You gotta be so for real right now. How many times did your wife tell you, I need you to do this, I need you to do that, stop doing this, stop cheating on me, take care of our kids, help me with the groceries, help me with cleaning the house. And then you expect her to not only take care of the house, take care of the kids, take care of you, but then go and work 9 to 5 and go 50-50 with you? Are you out of your freaking mind?
What are you waiting for?
This is the way.
No kidding, women don't want to have children anymore. No kidding, women are divorcing men, because why would I want to deal with the stress of you doing on my back?
They're coming.
Me taking care of these kids that I birthed, literally ruined my body for you, that you don't even take care of. Why would I want to do that when I can just go be alone, stress-free?
Kids! I love them.
No kidding. No kidding. But men will always sit here and try to blame the demise of society on us when they're literally the ones that built society.
Built, and now it's being destroyed, right? Now, I don't want to get into that. I talked about it in other videos. And what's happening right now, this is all a plan. And the plan was for a woman to try and get a lead in society. And it's being done. They have a strong foothold. They don't have complete control, but the more they get control, the more we're in trouble. Why is that? I'm sure a lot of you guys know. Let me know down in the comments if you understand what that is. Let me hop on to the next one.
I need for the women who are a part of the regular women coalition to come to the front and lay out the ground rules of what women like me supposed to be asking for when it come to asking these men for money. Because the rest of them, I'm not understanding. I'm lost. I could translate toddler better than I can translate them. So I know if I'm having an issue, I can only imagine what the men go through. Follow me. Because I know I'm finna lose some of y'all. Y'all are the BBBW, the beg and broke bossed up women. Damn. And because we women, it's very multifaceted. Like, it's quite intriguing to me that you can do all of this in one time. So I'm not understanding how you can go and say, I got my own bag. I ain't worried about a man and his money. His money don't impress me. He got to come more than what his money is. And then on the other hand, you need a provider, and that's only financial. You definitely need a man who ain't broke, because these men be out here, they be broke. And if a man see you at the grocery store, he can't talk to you unless he help.
You see, what's happening, what she's breaking down is they want a man that has money, right? A lot of times, the men that they're with don't have money because those are the Chads and Tyrones. Those are the men they end up getting with, right? Slam, lamb, and goodbye. Now, they do end up in relationships with some men who not are the Chads and Tyrones, who don't have much money. Hence, most men aren't making 100,000. Most men are normal, and they call themselves trying to drive men, but you can't drive something that they may not see the opportunities. Like, it just makes no sense. But I'm gonna let it finish.
Your groceries and rent due, and you ain't got time to talk because bills steady rolling in every time you turn around. And he even got to pay the fee on the DMs from an app you ain't even got no subscription on. Go get our garbage. All of us on here free, but he gotta pay you to talk to you when the feature embedded in there. Listen, I am lost. Y'all stressing me out because it comes off as ungrateful and it comes off as entitled. And I'm gonna be honest, I'll be saying y'all be unimpressed by a man's money, but then turn around and say stuff like, if he ain't got no money, why would I let him lead me?
Confusing.
I know, right? If I'm in a relationship, he's supposed to come with the money. But y'all already be having y'all hand out, talking about you don't need no man, you don't need his money, you don't care about his money. That don't impress you. But every time I look around, the only time he can be a provider is if he got some money. So what is it? Help me, I am lost. I don't know the rules no more. What is it? Are they broke or are they not broke? Do you need their money? Do you don't need their money? Somebody need to lay out the groundwork for me.
Men have been saying it forever, right? And even women don't understand woman needs sometimes, especially if a woman is cut straight to the point, right? They deal in logic. She's dealing in logic, and most women don't. When they say, I don't want a man, right? And guy says, or say, I want a nice guy. And the guy says, well, I'm a nice guy. Then the woman looks at him like, I don't want you, right? Because they don't want a nice guy. Same thing. It's wild. It'll never be understood. And then you have women teaching this. There's women out there teaching women these things, but not teaching like she wants to know information on how to figure out women, right? They won't teach her that. They won't teach women how to get their act together and stop it. That's what she's doing, actually. But they won't do that. They'll teach on how to be more confusing and deceiving the men. It's wild. Let me hop on to the next video.
I could post, I need my nails done right now on my Instagram, right? Somebody I don't even know from a different city, different state, be like, how much your nails? Send me your cash app and drop it.
This is how it's been for millennia, eons. But now all of a sudden this guy has to come along and ruin it for everyone. I don't think girls are stinky poos. No, I don't think. I think you're a queen. Can we have now? That's you, simp.
Or they might not, and they're just a fan or whatever.
They just want to make you smile. They're trying to get some motion, like the guy said, right? Guys are trying to get some unless they're shimps. Shimps. I call it shimps. Like shrimp, shimps. Right? Unless they're that. And that's simply what it is. It's not hard to figure out. But you know what happens? There's guys that are like that. That will send women money. And then they think every other guy is supposed to be. Hence, OnlyFans is ruining women too. Right? All of these different things. Guys sending money and don't know them is ruining women. It's not even a nice gesture. What are you sending her money for? A gesture is like, okay, you know what? I'll get her something small because that's a gesture. Sending her money because she needs money, we're going to send a $50 cash app? That woman out here spoil you. Let me let her finish.
So that's what I'm saying. You're expecting loyalty whenever we get what you're giving us from people we don't even know without even having to
You're expecting loyalty. What do you mean you're expecting loyalty?
ask for it. So we don't even got to do nothing for it. No, just bring a play or stay away. That's how I feel.
Ooh! She got
bring a play or stay away. What about
you see that guy right there when he said, and she got game.
The Simps come to the rescue.
She's an attractive woman who didn't act like a nice person.
Did she say
which
attractive?
is what makes sexually frustrated incels angry.
Do you notice the lack of eye contact, the lack of confidence, the slouchy posture? That's all hit. All 3 simp marks right there.
That right there is the problem. Next video. Now this here is something sort of. This is a dating coach in the Philippines, right? Why you are better off paying for the first date? I guess she's talking to men. Let me rewind that back from the beginning. I want you to see the difference.
Kapag konti lang yung budget mo as a man, do not pick an expensive restaurant.
You heard that? Right away. What did she say? As a man, do not pick an expensive restaurant.
Pick like a very affordable restaurant as long as you could pay for 2. And also advantage of a man to kind of pay for the first date. Why? As a man, you want to demonstrate na, hey, I appreciate your time, and one of the ways that I could show that I appreciate you is I could just pay for your meal. And this is me showing that if you choose me as your romantic partner, I could provide for you in our future family. Very subconscious.
Buti na lang, coach.
I'm done. Did you see that? You see the difference? The dating coaches have women confused. See the woman in the first video confused, right? She's telling men, pick something you can afford so you can pay, so you can show a woman you can pay and provide for her. Something affordable. She's saying, go to the Cheesecake Factory. She's saying, go to Applebee's. She's saying, go on that coffee date. She's saying, go to TGI Fridays. She's saying, go to Red Lobsters. She's saying, go to all those places where women are saying not to go. You got dating coaches in the West saying, don't accept a date there. She's saying to go there. So where are you going to go? Where are you going to go to find your woman? Where women are being told to get all of that? Or women are being told to accept a date to making sure you can provide? And then women are saying, oh, I want to make 100,000 as a couple, and I want to provide 50, and I want to have your baby. What are you waiting for? And I want to take care of the kids. I'm not saying that. See, guys, where we're from, we're not expecting a woman to provide half, right? Especially coming here where it's so inexpensive. Night and day. Guys are choosing day. Thanks for watching, y'all. See y'all next video. This is the way.
Passport, bro. Cash for no.
So it's coming.